It was a quiet morning in late March when panic gripped the small mountain village of Ban Luoi, nestled deep in the remote northern highlands of Vietnam. Just after sunrise, villagers noticed a large shadow clambering up one of the high-voltage electricity towers near the forest's edge. To their disbelief, a wild Asiatic black bear, disoriented and likely searching for food, had climbed dangerously high on the metal structure. People gathered below, watching in stunned silence as the bear edged closer to the live wires. Within moments, a violent electric shock surged through the animal's body. A loud crack echoed across the valley as the bear fell from the tower, landing with a sickening thud on the rocky ground. While many stood frozen in horror, one man, 52-year-old farmer Nguyen Van Hue, rushed forward. "I thought it was already dead," he later said. "But then I saw its chest rise slowly. It was still alive." Acting quickly, Hugh phoned the provincial wildlife rescue hotline. Within the hour, a team of conservation officers and veterinarians arrived on site. The unconscious bear, suffering from burns, a fractured leg, and head trauma, was carefully sedated and transported to the regional veterinary center nearly 80 kilometers away. For weeks, the bear, affectionately named Tien by rescuers, meaning heaven in Vietnamese, remained under intensive care. Burned patches of fur revealed raw skin beneath, and its leg had to be set with metal pins. Day and night, veterinarians and volunteers worked tirelessly, cleaning wounds, administering fluids, and monitoring vital signs. There were moments when Tien's breathing faltered, and they feared the worst. But slowly, the bear began to recover. By the end of April, it could stand on its own and eat soft fruit. A month later, Tien was moved to a wildlife rehabilitation center in Hoa Binh province. There, he began a new phase of recovery, learning to climb, forage, and live as a bear once more. The staff deliberately limited human contact, allowing Tien to rebuild his instincts. Hidden cameras captured him exploring, wrestling with logs, and even cautiously interacting with other rescued bears. His transformation amazed the team. In early October, after more than 6 months in care, Tien was declared fit for release. The team traveled deep into a protected forest reserve near the Laos border, far from human settlements, and opened the transport crate. For a moment, he hesitated. Then, sniffing the cool morning air, Tien stepped out and disappeared into the green expanse. Watching from a distance, the rescue team remained silent. "It felt like we were watching a miracle," said Dr. Tran Min Hoa, the lead veterinarian. "This bear survived against the odds. We only gave him a second chance." For the people of Ban Luoi and the many who followed Tien's story, the bear's journey was more than an accident. It became a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between humans and wildlife. As development continues to push into forests, experts urge for coexistence and better protection of wild habitats. Back in the village, Nguyen Van Hue often gazes toward the forested hills. "Every time I see the trees moving, I wonder if he's out there," he says with a smile. "I hope he remembers that we tried to help."